really appreciate the opportunity to attend this prestigious event and to introduce your audience to FSPHub. FSPHub has been around since 2004. We are based in Cape Town predominantly. Offices up here in Johannesburg, in Sandton. So we've been around for 20 odd years. We do have 257 clients or practices that make use of FSPHub with more than 3,000 users. So FSPHub is a mature, stable, robust solution that works for a number of businesses and can help you improve your business, improve your workflow, and help you drive profitability. So FSPHub is a versatile, cost-effective, and effective cloud-based practice management system or solution tailored for our local South African financial services market. Okay, let's move along. All right, so as I mentioned, we are a cloud-based solution. We are running our third version of FSPHub, or third iteration of FSPHub. It was redeveloped and went live in March last year. And we built it in the cloud for the cloud. So we are in AWS. We don't host in AWS. We are in AWS. And we've used the latest technologies. We've leveraged off the latest cloud technologies, which gives us the capability to integrate and expand our offering very quickly and very effectively. So you can see it geared for the age of integrators. So cloud computing is geared for integrators. And FSPHub, we do have APIs in and out of the system. We can integrate with lots of different technology stacks. But FSPHub is designed for you to run your practice. And it focuses on short-term, long-term, medical, and investment. So you can put all of that, your whole practice, your multidisciplinary practice, all that information into one place and not worry that it's sitting on disparate systems all over the show. How does it benefit you? FSPHub was built with workflow in mind. It's got workflow in steroids. I'd love to show it to you. It is exceptionally powerful, but we've got a workflow module, we've got a CRM module, and we've got a communication module. And combining those three things, it helps you automate routine tasks, take your standard operating procedures and build it into the system. And then you can measure and monitor your capacity, streamline your workflow and your work through your office. You can manage guys effectively that are in the office and also remote people that are working. You can see who's doing what, when, and how. And you can track the efficiencies and the productivity of their work making use of FSPHub. There, I just mentioned it. You can monitor productivities and outputs. We've got really good productivity reporting, nice dashboards, nice stats. You can see how long a person took to do something. So very effective. Some other benefits. It lets you focus on your business activities. So you're not worrying and stressing about, was this email attended to? Who's looking at that? Has someone actually done something? Did I receive that document? Someone sent me a WhatsApp and did someone look at it? So you're not worrying about those stresses. It's kind of the things that keep you up at night to say that letter that I got that I should reply to, did I reply to it? So it helps you focus on your business activities and not worrying about back office operations and functions. So it increases your efficiency. It also improves your customer service. So your clients are communicating with you, you communicating with them from a single source of the truth. Emails in and out, WhatsApps in and out, SMSs in and out. You've got your documents in one place, your workflows. You know exactly what's going on, and you feel comfortable communicating and working with your clients. And as I mentioned, we are using the latest technology stack. It does enable us to develop fairly quickly, good turnaround times. Every single week there's new features that we're releasing. So we're very excited to partner with you and see how we can grow our ecosystem together with you to make it sustainable and functional in your business. But I can tell you the standard tools out of the box, um, very, very good starting point. Okay, so what the features that you have in the system, we've got a number of features. It comes combined as one holistic offering, and very nice to take you through that. So on the client side, we've got CRM, your client information, your biographical information, contacts. We also store your communication for the client in one place, your documents in one place for that client. And you can have linked relationships. You've got a portfolio tab, and under that portfolio, you can store high level information relating to your different types of products or policies. So it could be your short term, commercial, personal lines, agri, or speciality, your medical, your investment, your retirement annuity. Um, we can store all of that information in one place and you get a single view of it, and it's not sitting on all different disparate systems. Just bear in mind, we are not a policy admin system, so we do not issue insurance related documentation, and we don't have a financial module, but we can keep that information within the system and you can use it very effectively to communicate. All the client's tasks, his workflow tasks, will also be sitting in one place. So if you wanted to go into ABC trading, you can see all the information about ABC trading. You can see all the policies and products that he has, and all the workflow tasks that have happened or going to happen in one place. The communication module, I want to say it's exceptional, but I'd rather just show it to you and you can formulate your own opinion. But we've got email in and out of the system. We've got SMSs in and out of the system. And we've got WhatsApp, a new module that we added on in May. WhatsApp in and out of the system. So with WhatsApp, you need to have a business WhatsApp number. You can have multiple business numbers, and then you can associate people to those different numbers or groups. So you could have a number for perhaps new business, for queries, for claims, or whatever it might be. And it's your standard WhatsApp communication between yourself and your client. We are POPIA aware, so on WhatsApp, the client does have to opt in to receive WhatsApp communications from your business and verify themselves. So we verify people on WhatsApp and also on our e-document solution that I'll touch on shortly. But with WhatsApps, SMSs, and email, if you send something out of the system and someone replies back to you, it knows where it came from and will automatically go link it to their client file. Emails and WhatsApps can link to tasks, to products and policies. And if you send an email out of the system and someone replies back, it knows where it came from and it'll keep those associated links and that trail within the email system. So all your client information, all his communication is in one place. We do have a bulk communicator, which is like a MailChimp derivative. A local-based company, we don't use MailChimp. It gets a bit expensive, but it comes bundled as part of the solution. So you don't have to worry about it, any additional cost. And then you can segment your client data and bulk communicate via using templates, dear client name, have some information, add attachments, and then you can monitor the campaigns that you send out. And if the client replies back to you, it automatically comes into the system and knows where it came from. And then you can measure and monitor that. So very lekker, very powerful. Documents, like any system, we've got a document manager. We give document types, so it could be a FICA document, an ID document, a phase document, whatever it might be, a record of advice. You give it document types so that you can save it easily in the system and find it easily within the system. You can set up folder structures underneath the client, so you can have all of your short-term documents, his life documents, etc., etc. And you can view the documents very quick and easy. There's a little I button directly next to the document. You click on it and it displays it to you. Trigger reminders is also a nice new feature that we added. If you get a document in that needs to be actioned at a certain date, perhaps it's going to expire at a certain date, or you need to do something specific to that document, You create a trigger reminder, it can send you an email, it can create a workflow task. Okay, our next really cool feature that we've added in, there's one more, yes, it's called Formulate. Now, Formulate is your electronic documents. So with electronic documents, you can build your own e-documents. You need client consent. So the client has to opt in and verify his information. You need to then go and accept that verification. So it's a two-way connection. Once the client is verified, you can send him e-documents or e-forms. So the e-form you build in the system. It's got a really, really nice, funky tool. It's fun to build forms, and you drag and drop things onto the form, and then you can associate data elements to it. It's like a Google form. You can put the client's name, surname, address, whatever it might be, and then you can associate fields within the system to those fields on the form, and it'll automatically fill it when you send it out. So the client doesn't have to think, oh, my broker doesn't even know my name, doesn't know my ID number. I've given it to him so many times, so it'll automatically fill it. You've got the option to pre-fill. So if there's any other additional information that you might have that you want to fill on the form so the client doesn't have to fill or complete that part, there's a pre-fill option. Send it to the client. He needs a 7-digit OTP to open it up, so it's secure. He can sign on the screen, so e-sign. We do audit trail the signatures, so we keep the IP address, the OTP, and the email address, and we keep a full audit trail of the signed document. We integrate with a certificate signing system called Quickly Sign. Most of you guys use or have used or are considering a certificate signing tool. We've integrated with Quickly Sign, so if you do have a license, we seamlessly integrate, so you don't have to worry about that. Lastly, on the e-documents is when a client's completing it, he doesn't have to complete it all in one go. He can complete some and then go back in later and complete some more. On your side, you can see exactly what he's been doing. If he hasn't completed it within a day, he will get an email reminder every day to complete that document. Once he has completed the document, he saves it, comes back into FSPHub, and creates a PDF document, puts it under his client file, and sends it to the client with a full audit trail or the Quickly Sign audit against that. Secure document sharing is if you've got other documents other than e-forms that you want to securely share with your client, you use that feature, it encrypts it, puts a 7-digit OTP on it, so that you need to use that to open up the system. So really nice, easy to use tools, very effective. I mentioned to you that our system was built primarily on workflow. Okay, apologies, let's just go one back. Sorry, there we go. So on workflow, you get two types of workflows. You get a task-based workflow, which is based on your standard operating procedure, and you get an ad hoc, which you just want to create a workflow. I need to do this tomorrow. Let me create an ad hoc workflow to remind me. You do have a workflow dashboard, and people can see the tasks that they need to do for today, for tomorrow, future, outstanding, so you can measure productivity. Each task, if you're using a workflow task, is made up of a number of steps. You need to do this, then that, then that, then that. A step can receive a priority, critical, high, medium, low. You can change your priorities. It can be strict or not strict. You associate a time frame against it, so you can measure productivity. It should take you 1 day, 2 days to complete that. You can put a how-to onto it. And then you can add different things. You can add a custom form, which I'll touch on shortly, documents that you need per workflow task or step. You can have triggers that will happen on when you start a task, when you end a task, send the client an email, notify so-and-so with this, send an e-document to a client. So very nice features within the system. You can also link compliance checklists to it. and a complaints register. So if someone's unhappy with the work, you link a complaints or open a complaints register against that task, and you can track that complaint. You can see the resolution. It will also email the client so he knows exactly what's happening with the complaint. Really nice. I'd love the opportunity to show it to you. Okay, moving along, we've got custom forms, and with custom forms, you can create your own fields. So you don't have to wait for a developer to add a new field into the system because you want it. You create your own, you assign attributes to it. You link a number of fields to a form that you create, just a screen, if you like to say, and then you can go add that form or that screen into anywhere within the system. So you can create your own screens and your own fields. Then on the reporting side, we've got different reporting options. So we've got our standard reports, nice productivity reports, user-friendly reports. You've got advanced reporting, so you build your own report. Very easy to use again. It's not higher grade. You have your selection criteria. You can report on every single field in the system. Even the fields that you created. So if you, on your custom form, you created a new field, maybe residual value, then you can go report on it. So very powerful. The advanced reports you can schedule. You can actually standard reports you can also schedule. You can run the report real time on your screen, and you can work on the report real time. You don't have to get it into a CSV, have a look at it, filter it, and then start working in the system. The report displays on your screen, and you drill in and out of that report to check on your productivity. Got really cool stats, nice graphs. You can set up certain stats to send you information on a regular basis, productivity, whatever it might be, emails that haven't been read, etc., etc. Dashboards, build your own dashboards, put it up on a screen in the office, and you can see who's doing what, when, and how with different colors. On the help side, we've got a support desk, email, we've got videos in the system, and we've got user guides. So very, very focused on supporting you, and we rate ourselves in service. That's also a differentiator. You don't get a ticket number, you don't get stuck in a queue. We help you straight away. Other system features, you've got groups, tags, import data. We've got APIs, birthdays, templates, standard documents or documents that you get from an insurer that you want to keep in one place, that you want to use to send to clients. You don't have to go look for it or remember the email that you got it on. So there's a lot of features. Don't have enough time to go through all of it, but really, really, the system is built on the right technology. It'll optimize your business, drives profitability. You've got your workflow, customer service, and your communication modules, which are exceptionally well suited to run your practice. Some of our brands, you can see it's quite diverse. It goes from life, short-term investment, wealth, medical. So we're happy to give you references. You can go check us out, go talk to the market. We're not shy for you to go speak to any of our clients. That's how confident we are in our product. And then lastly, if you want to get hold of us, my name's Craig Grasko, if you didn't know. I'm the Business Development Director at FSPHub. There's my cell phone number, 083-310-5340. My email address, craig@fsphub.com, not .co.za.com. You can also email sales@fsphub.com. Please go visit our website, fsphub.com. We've got really nice blogs, nice articles. Go have a look, go play around. You can see more about us on our website. But please get in touch. I'd love to do a demo and show you our technology offering, even if it's just for interest sake. Really don't mind. Excellent.